Hey everybody, welcome back to Horse Racing Nation's Video Play of the Day. My name is Mike Shuddy and I'm here to help you not only pick those winners, but let's keep on building those winning tickets. Now, the long-awaited rematch between what are arguably two of the top three fillies running in the older female division takes place this Saturday. That's right, it's Mujeres a Mujeres, it's the dueling divas of racing, it's the cat fight of the summer between arch rivals Blind Luck and Havre de Grace in the ultimate truth or dare at Delaware. Now let's face it, with only 5 entered in the Delaware Handicap, this comes down to an awesome match race between Havre de Grace and Blind Luck. The latter seeks to go 4-2 in the previous matchups against her arch rival. Now if this race were to be run at 1 1/16 or 1 1/8, for my money, it's no contest. Havre de Grace is your hands-down winner. But the 1 1/4 distance, that changes things a bit here. Certainly levels the playing field, plays into Blind Luck's strength. So let's take a look at how this race sets up. First, number 1, Life at 10, from her inside post, will secure the lead and be pressed into a fair to slightly below par pace by Thundering Amelia and possibly even Love's Blush, who's certainly making a switch to dirt and taking that speed out to 1 1/4 distance. So look for this one to be up closer than usual. Havre de Grace will sit, though, very comfortably off these three, no more than 3 lengths back early on, and then Blind Luck will take up her customary back of that pack position, but not too far off her rivals. I would say no more than 5 lengths back. So, given the likely pace scenario, the form cycles, and the fact that the connections have been pointing to this race now since early spring, I'm going with the home court advantage filly here, and it's Havre de Grace to win this one. She's 5 for 5 at Delaware, in the money. She makes her second start off the layoff after an in-hand victory, a very impressive victory in that Obeah run here at Delaware last out. The small field, modest pace setup, perfectly suits this one. Look for a nice victory here by Havre de Grace. It'll be a narrow victory, though, because that 1 1/4 distance does play into Blind Luck's strengths. Look for a sweeping move from that one, just like she did in the Alabama last year at Saratoga. You're going to see a horse that's going to certainly be very game here in the stretch, trying to run down Havre de Grace. But I think in the end, Havre de Grace is just going to be too tough, too game on this day for Blind Luck to pass her. So how are we going to bet it? Pretty simple. We're going to go with a $60 exacta, 3 over the 5. In case something falls apart here, let's do a $10 saver exacta, 3-5 over the 4. I think people might be discounting Love's Blush a little bit too much here and might just get lucky at big odds here and hit the second spot. So we've got Del Mar and Saratoga opening up next week. Does it get any more exciting than that in terms of summer racing? We're covering both big time on Horse Racing Nation. You can also check out right now the top 10 hottest angles and tips to kind of get yourself off to a great start at Del Mar early on. You can also win this weekend a free VIP all expenses paid trip to Woodbine Racecourse. Beautiful track. How do you do that? Go to our site, look for the TVG ad, sign up, register, and play in a mythical handicapping wagering contest. You just make 6 wagers, mythical wagers, on the card at Woodbine, and the folks with the highest total, there's your winner. So it's easy to play, easy to participate, great, great prize. Go check it out. Also, we'll be taking a look next week at some of the great races lined up on Saturday at Del Mar and at Saratoga. Stay tuned for that. Can't wait for it. In the meantime, I want you to, go fast and win. See you next week.